Hello everyone, welcome back to All About Entrepreneurship. Today's video is gonna be interesting because it involves money. After all, who doesn't like money? So let's get started then. What are startups? Startups are businesses that want to disrupt industries and change the world, and do it all at a scale. Startup founders dream of giving society something it needs but hasn't created yet, generating eye-popping valuation that lead to an initial public offering, also known as IPO, and an astronomical return on investments. Startups are young companies founded to develop a unique product or service, bring it out to market, and make it irresistible and irreplaceable for customers. Rooted in innovation, a startup aims to remedy deficiencies of an existing products or create entirely new categories of goods and services, disrupting entrenched ways of thinking and doing businesses for entire industries. That's why many startups are known within their respective industries as disruptors. You may be most familiar with the startups in big tech. Think Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, collectively known as FANG stocks. But even companies like WeWork, Peloton, and Beyond Meat are considered as startups. How does a startup work? On a high level, a startup works like any other company. A group of employees work together to create a product that a customer will buy. What distinguishes a startup from other businesses, though, is the way a startup goes about doing that. Regular companies duplicate what's being done before. A prospective restaurant owner may franchise an existing restaurant. That is, they work from an existing template of how business should work. A startup aims to create an entirely new template. In the food industry, that may mean offering meal kits like Blue Apron or Dinerly to provide the same thing as restaurants. A meal prepared by a chef, but with convenience and choice that sits down places can't match. In turn, this delivers a scale individual restaurants can't touch. Tens of millions of potential customers instead of thousands. There is another key factor that distinguishes startups from other companies: speed and growth. Startups aim to build on ideas very quickly. They often do this through a process that is called iteration, in which they continuously improve products through feedback and usage data. Oftentimes, a startup will begin with a basic skeleton of a product called a minimal viable product or MVP that it will test and revise until it is ready to go to the market. While they are enhancing their products, startups are also generally looking to rapidly expand their customer base. This helps them establish increasingly larger market shares, which in turn lets them raise more money, then let them grow their products and audience even more. All of that rapid growth and innovation is typical implicitly or explicitly in the service of an ultimate goal, going public. When a company opens itself up to the public investment, it creates an opportunity for early investors to cash out and reap their rewards, a concept in a startup parlance that is known as an exit. Why is fundraising important for startups? Any startup which is established in order to serve its business objective needs fundraising. Fundraising is important for the startups along with the funding procedure. When these two business components come together, they have a rich potential to contribute to the growth of a startup. Whenever an investor starts funding for a startup on a small or a large scale, he has to plan his actions according to the goals of chosen business organizations. However, funding plans vary depending on the type of results expected by a startup. In the modern business scenario, funding and fundraising acts as a major constituents which supports the growth of a startup. As a matter of fact, there are several financial tasks of an organization which needs to be lined up and managed. However, this arrangement and management of tasks can be successfully attained when funds have been rightly allocated. Similarly, in case of fundraising, the funds needed to be raised in order to achieve the defined financial agenda of a startup. Let's discuss some of the reasons which denote the importance of funding as well as fundraising for startup meeting the financial objectives of a startup. Every startup has financial business goals to be achieved. Hence, to attain the same, it is essential to seek funding. This funding process ought to take place in a timely manner so that it becomes easier to plan financial tasks in a simple way. Remove glitches from the path of success. All the startups which establish their business need to ensure that their growth is free of hindrances. This can indeed be assured by utilizing fund and fundraising programs. Since these startups are aimed at raising and managing funds of a startup, they should be monitored at regular intervals. These fundraising and funding activities are intended at removing all financial blockages from the path of success of startups. Matching the business standards and high level of competition. Currently, the level of competition in market has increased. Thus, it is essential to match the standards of business world. Therefore, fundraising and funding activities should be sought after to improve the standards of business. Funding and fundraising together contribute to the growth of business by enhancing the level of startup according to its highest level of competition in the corporate world. Therefore, funding and fundraising activities should be utilized in order to stabilize the business of startup. Let's get on with the investments of the month of September 2022. Tireplex. The number one on the list is Tireplex. Tireplex is a tech and product company that is on a mission to digitize the tire industry in India. Tireplex is a B2B e-commerce player and it has raised 12 crores in pre-series A round, co-led by 9 unicorns and Advantage founders. And leading angel investors including Kunal Behl, Rohit Bansal, Venture Catalyst, Abhishek Goyal, Sandeep Agarwal, Rajesh Sahni, and also participated in this round. According to Tireplex, the fresh fund utilized to bring 20% of all the country's tire dealers on its platform and expand its presence to the top 5 cities. Founded in 2020 by Puneet Bhaskar and co-founder and CEO Jiveshwar Sharma, Nikhil Kalra, and Rupendra Singh, Tireplex is an e-commerce platform in the tire aftermarket space. It is enabling over 100,000 independent multi-brand tire dealers to set up their online stores, sell online, generate demand, procure tires, and manage their physical stores using Tireplex best-in-class dealership management system. Second on the list is Stay Vista. Stay Vista is a luxury villa rental brand and has raised over 40 crores in a round led by DSG Consumer Partners with participation from Capri Global and CA Holdings. The said investments will aid the brand to expand its footprint across the country and fortify itself into an enduring hospitality brand synonymous with luxury villa gateways. Founded in 2015, Stay Vista has a selection of 500 plus luxury villas across 50 destinations and a team of over 300 who are committed to making every stay inspiring, and in this endeavor have already delighted 300,000 guests. Third on the list is Deep Rooted. D2C startup for farm produce Deep Rooted has raised $12.5 million in a round led by Ivy Cap Ventures along with participation from existing investors Mayfield, Axel, and Omnivore. The farm to consumer startup was founded in Bangalore in 2020. Deep Rooted runs the largest number of greenhouses across India and provides urban residents with the choice of over 200 fresh fruits and vegetables delivered to their doorstep. At the moment, the company only services in Bangalore, Chennai, and Hyderabad. With this new fundraise, it is looking to expand their operations to multiple new cities in South India to build upon its existing technology stack. It is proactively hiring for roles in marketing, sales, and business functions. Fourth on the list is Anvesha. Anvesha is a D2C healthy food brand and has raised a pre-series A round funding of $2 million, which is led by DSG Consumer Partner, Force Ventures, and V Founder Circles. This funding round has also participations of angels including Amit Jain and Amit Huja from NetGraph, Vardhaman Group, Rahul Sharma from Zetwork, and many more. The company aims to use the fresh capital to hire talent, standardize operation processes, and R&D of existing and new product category. It also plans to expand its reach in the premium retail stores of Bombay, Delhi NCR, and Bangalore. Fifth on the list is DotPay. Google-backed DotPay, founded by PayU India co-founder Shailaz Nag, raised 434.5 crores in funding led by Singapore's sovereign fund Temasek. DotPay provides small and medium enterprise with a full stack solutions to set up an online payments and delivery system. It also provides store management and marketing management tools to these businesses. The company's board has passed a special resolution in an extraordinary general meeting for startup to raise the amount. As of February this year, DotPay had onboarded close to 7.5 million merchants on its platform across Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 cities. You may have seen DotPay in McDonald's as well. Sixth on the list is 91 Square Feet. 91 Square Feet is a retail design and development company that helps offline businesses scale up. The company specialized in the field of retail, business development, and retail technology. It was founded in 2018 and headquartered in Haryana. The company raised over 1 million in pre-seed funding round from Omphalos Ventures India, Nikhil Vora of Sixth Sense Ventures, and Ranvijay Singh Singha and VG Angels, among others. Seventh on the list is Bhanzu. Bhanzu is an India-based math learning platform which has raised $15 million in Series A funding led by global investment firm 8 Road Ventures. The company plans to expand its operations across multiple geographies to reach a larger number of students and to eradicate global math phobia among students, where every student can learn and love maths. Eighth on the list is Zopper. For more than a half decade, Zopper built a platform for small and medium-sized businesses, helping merchants with invoicing and payments through its point-of-sales platform. It has sold that IP to PhonePe in mid-2018. But instead of joining the fintech giant, Zopper has been working on a new venture from scratch and independent of PhonePe. That business is an API platform for insurance infrastructure, which has raised $75 million in new funding. The New Delhi headquartered startup's Series C funding was led by Creages, ICICI Venture, and Bessemer Venture Partners, as well as an existing backer, Bloom Ventures, also participated in the funding. Zopper, an 11-year-old startup, has raised $96 million till date. It didn't disclose the valuation at which it closed the round. Ninth on the list is Esmito. Esmito is an IIT Madras incubated electric vehicle startup which has raised $100 million in a seed round, led by Mumbai-based early-stage investors Unicorn India Ventures. The startup aimed to use the funds to expand swapping solutions and strengthen the technology team with a focus on creating world-class strategy and strengthened its position as the largest swapping infra solutions provider. Last one on the list is Yulu. Yulu is a micro-mobility platform that is solving for traffic congestions and air pollution in India by providing human and battery-powered micro-light two-wheelers. Yulu used IoT, cloud, and AI to create a vast network of shared dockless vehicles that can be rented easily by an app in pay-per-use business model. Yulu Bike raised $62 million from investors led by Canada Magna to drive its expansion plan. Existing investors including Bajaj Auto also participated in the funding round, which saw automotive parts major Magna Pump in $77 million. Amit Gupta, co-founder of Bangalore-based Yulu, told that the funds will be used for deploying more bikes and setting up a battery swapping network in a country in partnership with Magna. So that is it for today's video. Thank you for your time, and I hope this video has provided you the knowledge and value that helps you in your entrepreneurial journey. If you have reached to this point, so give a like to this video, share this video, comment your opinions and the topics you would like to see in the upcoming weeks. And don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also, keep all notifications on by pressing the bell icon.